Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Monday, December 1st, 2025, Aries. You deserve a day off. Why not play hooky from your duties and surround yourself with beautiful work of art? Better yet, try to create some yourself. Admit it, you've been hankering to try a creative endeavor. Why not begin today? Your creativity and intuition are at an all-time high, and the combination may produce something of real merit. Taurus, you have an exciting, intense day in store. Your curiosity is at a peak, and today combines with a vivid imagination. This makes you ideally suited for medical research projects, as it gives you the ability to make connections among seemingly desperate themes. Regardless of your profession, you can expect to see the world in an entirely different way. Gemini, it's likely that you've been working too hard and for too long. Don't you think that there is time for you to take a break? Even if you manage to drag yourself out of bed, you're unlikely to accomplish much. When your heart isn't in it, it's difficult for your mind to be at work. A few days of rest and relaxation will rejuvenate you. Perhaps you should take a short jaunt out of town. Cancer, it's time to expand your horizons. No more waiting around for events to change their own accord. You've grown up enough to realize that if change is going to happen, you have to be the one to make it. As a result, today is busier than most as you begin to execute all those ideas that you've been thinking about. Leo, as much as you want to change your financial situation, don't act rashly. If there are several options to choose from, you're advised to refrain from making any decision until your thoughts have crystallized. If you feel in a hurry to make progress, you can record your options, so you have them to review in the light of a clearer day. Virgo, try as you might, you may spend the better part of the day with your foot in your mouth. It's one of those days when anything you say can clear up confusion only confuses matters more. You want to spend a fun evening with friends, but fear you'll only make matters worse. Your friends love you, even on days when your social skills aren't at its peak. So please, go have fun. Libra, just because you're stressed right now doesn't mean you need to be stressed tomorrow, or the rest of the day for that matter. There are steps you can take to soothe your troubled soul. Stop. Close your eyes and relax into some deep breaths. You'll be surprised how refreshing those few moments can be. So why not give it a try? Scorpio, you have a tendency to rush headlong into new projects. Not everyone is caught up in your enthusiasm, but be careful not to steamroll your way over those who care about you most. Your partner especially feels a bit mindful and may be left out for the moment. Do what you can to soothe any ruffled feathers. It might be time to set aside your project in favor of a romantic outing. Sagittarius, out with the old and in with the new. That seems to be a mantra for the day, especially where your home is concerned. Your energy and motivation are high, and if anyone can execute a complete one-day redecoration, you can. But even you can get hurt when trying to move a sofa by yourself. Enlist help. Be careful not to work them too hard. Not everyone has your same energy. Capricorn, don't look for the things of the horse in the mouth. As the saying goes, you're likely to receive some good news today. Don't second guess it or worry about it if you're worthy of it. Accept it for what it is, though it might not be what you're taking for, and take time to consider why you're feeling unworthy in the first place. Aquarius, are you one of these people who thinks that your bank account can't be overdrawn as long as you still have checks in your checkbook? As bad as you think your financial situation is, your problems are easily reconciled. It's not that you're spending more money than you have, but that you're not keeping track of what you spend. Better record keeping will ease your anxiety, so please take note. Pisces, today is a good day for relationships. Regardless of whether it's personal or professional, you can expect good things to happen. You may be called upon to participate in an unusual group project and strike up some potentially beautiful friendships. At home, your partner may be especially thoughtful and demonstrative. You radiate an aura of love and warmth, and people around you will respond in kind. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Monday, December 1st, 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Well, today is the day, and the polling stations are now open, so persons are free to go on out and exercise their civic duty, their democratic right to vote. So I wish you guys the very best on your voting process today. May God guide and be with you throughout the entire day. Well, let's go on over to our news department and let's see what's going on.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polio. Workers from NH International's three major St. Lucia construction sites took a break from hard hats and blueprints to focus on their most important asset, the health. The company hosted a health and wellness fair at Rodney Bay City Center, offering vital screenings and education on chronic illnesses, emphasizing that a strong workforce starts with a healthy one.
We feel very actually elated about the entire operation, or I should say the entire scheme, and bringing it to the workers is a good venture whereby they would not have to leave the project site to go to an establishment to get the testing done. It's right here, and because it's right on the site, it will give them a more initiative to step forward and get the test done.
Phillips says this initiative began at NH International's home country of Trinidad and Tobago. Due to the number of ongoing projects on the island, he says it was decided to extend the health and wellness fair to St. Lucia. In a proactive move to tackle the often overlooked health crisis among men, the VA4 Wellness Center recently hosted a dedicated men's health fair, offering a comprehensive suite of free screenings.
We want to send a message to our men that we are very concerned about their health. They are the main breadwinners in most households, and we need them to still be around, and so we want to screen them in order to be able to provide early detection and early treatment in case they suffer with any of the medical conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and mostly, we are here to really focus on prostate cancer. Our men in St. Lucia fall in the high-risk group. Most of them are from Afro-Caribbean descent. They fall in the range of ages 40 to 75, and so because of that, they are considered in a high-risk group, and so we want to screen them early for signs and symptoms of prostate cancer, and we are also offering them, under the Universal Healthcare Coverage Package, we're also offering them free prostate-specific antigen testing and also free ultrasound in the event that they need it.
The event, held in observance of International Men's Day, aimed to break down barriers to healthcare by providing everything from blood pressure and diabetes tests to mental health counseling and STI screening, all with the goal of encouraging early detection and promoting lifelong wellness for high-risk men in the South. We continue the broadcast with news that a new mathematical champion has been crowned in District 6 as Jency Porter from Bellevue Combined School brilliantly clinched victory at the Petanese Stevens Mathematics Competition. The event, now a staple on the academic calendar, is powered by the family of its legendary namesake, a teacher who believed math was the key to unlocking confidence and problem-solving skills.
Petanese Stevens served as a principal at this very institution, while also serving various roles in education over the span of 42 years. She believed deeply that mathematics was more than numbers and equations. It was a way to think clearly, solve problems, and discover confidence in one's own abilities.
With this win, Jency not only secures a trophy but also earns the chance to represent his school at the national level, proving that the enduring legacy of a passionate educator is still inspiring young minds to excel. The former director of the St. Lucia Bureau of Standards and former senior public servant, Dr. Alison Kajada Forster, is now an author. She has just published her first book designed to thrive, a pathway to building resilient systems.
She has made a complex subject highly readable, accessible, and in so many ways, warm and gentle.
A number of guests joined remotely, among them Dr. Foster's university lecturer, classmates, and professionals. They all highly recommended Design to Thrive as a game changer. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name is Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Right, thanks guys. Let's take a short break. We'll be back. Well, a lot of advocating went down and this lady took on a lot of fight. But finally, she was able to launch the St. Lucia leg of the World Council for Health. Here's Dr. Gilberta St. Rose. Well, we're here in celebratory mode. One milestone met. The fight, because it is a fight, you know. I mean, trying to have your opinion, trying to put forward your own doctrine, your own findings. who would know the truth? You know, who would know that you'd find yourself, but then again, so the world set up this day, so we're not surprised. But Dr. Gilberta St. Rose, congratulations on the official launch. Let's talk about the launch and let's talk about what that means for you, what that means for the sector, what that means for health in general, moving forward for the space, St. Lucia.
Yes, so thanks very much, Marine. It has been a journey, you know, it's a journey, and thank God we've come to this spot here where we can say we've get up, because you are truly being blessed to have Dr. Tess Laurie from our headquarters, World Council for Health, here with us. And we've taken the opportunity to launch our World Council for Health Country Council, St. Lucia. So there we are, ready to go, built our platform.
Nice.
And then we're ready to educate and embrace whoever wants to work with us.
And that is what I like. I mean, the last time we spoke, you know, it's not a bombarding, it's not a brainwashing. It's a matter of giving people, arming people with the information so that they are better able to make informed decision. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
There shouldn't be.
they're saying it's wrong. They will have an act where they speak of disinformation when we try to disseminate the truth. But, you know, we'll get to our people, give them the truth, and let them decide. Because it's very, very important for persons to come to their own realization and their own idealization. Just sort out things for yourself. Because when it comes down to it, we have World Council for Health International, we have country councils, but even in our country council, St. Lucia, we have various sectors, communities, and then it eventually comes down to the individual.
Yes.
So it gets down to you. So get to know yourself, think for yourself. You must think for yourself. Mind you, there are some, you know, they've been inoculated, and the thinking for themselves is not so possible.
Yeah.
But we're looking to see how much we can detox them from this inoculation so they can think again. But very, very important, you know, just process things for yourself, think for yourself, and come to your own decision.
Now with the official launch of the entity here, what does that mean? The World Health Council, World Council for Health. Yes. Now with the official launch in here, what are some of the immediate mandate? What are some of the things? You said education, of course, is one of them. Yes. But what is the ultimate goal now?
Yeah, so first of all, in our World Council for Health, country council, like World Council for Health International, we abide by 7 principles. So first we look at the 7 principles and see how it resonates with you. So that's what we've been doing. Have persons look at the 7 principles, and if it resonates with you, said, I am ready to embrace the concept and move forward. And education is very, very important. We see the importance of getting to know yourself, be knowledgeable about what you eat, your environment, and then we're looking at the children. The children in terms of education again, but more importantly, the parents, because we find there's a great deficiency in parenting. And where in the curriculum does it teach anybody to be a parent? You know, you get pregnant, you have a baby, and you have to look after that baby. And in our present age even, you don't even have the concept where the village will be raising the child, that, you know, you can say somebody will put your child straight for you. Yes. You're not allowed to do that. So we want to embrace this concept of having the village raise the child, and let's do it together for our children, for our future. Yes.
So we're looking at a holistic approach, information being the basis of it, because when you're armed with the information, then you're better prepared to make the decisions based on everything, because you have everything laid out before you. Now, again, I want to take the opportunity to say congratulations on the launch, the official launch, and we look forward to what's to come.
For sure, for sure. So we're calling on you folks. So we have a WhatsApp group. So if you wish to get into our WhatsApp group, you can send me a text on WhatsApp at 460-2967, and I'll include you so that we can start, you know, discussing how we move forward. So we're putting together our plan, and in fact, this Saturday, we plan to be by Baywalk Mall, where, you know, the education continues in terms of letting people know what's coming down the pipeline. Because there was a COVID rehearsal and we remembered what happened at the time of the COVID. And we know that even after COVID came and gone, you know, they spoke of post-mortem, and even PAHO came and they had their post-mortem of the ministry, but who was invited?
Exactly.
Who was
All of this were
invited?
kept so quiet.
And who were told the results of what they came up with? But we know from our international connections that there's hotter stuff coming down the pipeline. Hotter and worser.
So it's time to get very wise and stay in the know, like the young people would say, stay woke.
Stay awake. Get awake, and stay awake.
awake.
Because what is coming, it's really, and we'll talk more of the digital ID, when
Yes.
test comes along,
Absolutely.
but
Wonderful.
it is bad what's coming. But the important thing, know yourself, be strong in yourself. Let's love one another. Let's love one another. Because, the concept of divide and conquer is very, very...
befitting us.
Yes,
That's
divide
very
and conquer. Don't let that happen. Be ready to forgive. Be ready to get with the right entanglement. Have some amount of discernment, because many will come. So discernment, we pray all the time to the Holy Spirit for discernment. So our connections, our entanglements, our alignments is what should be. And this is our protection.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Dr. St. Rose, thank you so much. Again, congratulations. And through the Donation Foundation and a company, an entity from the French island, Martinique, we have been exploring the option of a different approach to helping curb gender-based violence. I think it's referred to as forum theater. Well, we got a little education on that. I'm here with Louise. Louise here is from Martinique, and she's associated with the Association de Combit.
Combit.
I got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Now, Louise, you're going to tell us what that association is about, and then we're going to get into why you're here. So tell me a little bit about that association and what it is that you do.
Yeah, so it's a Martinican association that are, let's say, expert of the tool of forum theater. So, yeah, it's a way of theater. Let's say it's a tool that we use to do prevention on social topics, like gender-based violence, for example. And it's like a participative theater.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking forum theater. I learned the term a while ago. You'll never guess. But this is why she's here. She's one of the facilitators of a program being run by the Donation Foundation, where we're actually teaching and trying to introduce that sort of an approach to St. Lucia when it comes to gender-based violence.
Exactly.
Right.
So we made a project with Donation Foundation called XY Theater. And it's a project to train and exchange good practice about forum theater between Martinique and St. Lucia. And so we came in July to train 16 participants with these tools of forum theater so they can use it. And so we came back today, this week, to make the workshop. So, not us, but the person that was trained in July will make the workshop in St. Lucia, in school and in communities.
It's like a follow-up. So
Yeah.
you didn't just drop our hands. You're here to
of
ensure that
course.
the program is sustainable and we can execute it. I like this. Now, from your vantage point and from your experience, how effective is that sort of approach?
For me, for us in Martinique, this approach of forum theater is very useful. We saw the impact because, we put people in the situation of the situation of violence, of let's say the problematic situation.
Right.
And so we train them through this role play to act if they face this in real life. And so, as we know, in theater, everything is fake except emotion. And so you already act like something was happening. So if it happened really, you already know how you can react.
So I think now, actually influencing how it is that people react when they are faced with certain issues. I think this is a great stuff, man. And how long have Martinique been using this practice?
Well, the association Combit using since 2008, so it's been a long time now. And now other associations are beginning to use it also in Martinique, but it's a tool that came from Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
from the 70s.
The 70s. That's way back when. Certainly it's been working. Right. And you've seen positive results from your initiating of it in Martinique as well. Well, hopefully, we will tap into diet and see how soon we intend to start seeing more of that happening here. But, what would be a joy for you to see this flourish in St. Lucia?
I mean, it would be amazing to see these tools here. And I mean, for the tools, of course, but also for what this tool is bringing especially on gender-based violence. I mean, I think it can really help to finish with that kind of violence.
Absolutely. Because we don't want that. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming through and making sure you follow up as well. This is so
very
vital.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is clear. That is concern. Yeah, that's how you do things, Let's get moving. It's time for Soca Size.
It's time to rise, shine, and wine with Soca Size. Leading the wine, we have Serena, Vernell, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with Soca Size. Get ready to flaunt with one of your favorites from the road for Cardio Soca Jam.
Girl, what you have there? Girl, Matela. Oh, Lord. Girl, Matela. This one is for the road. Girl, Matela. What? Girl, Matela. True Lord in the place. Girl,
4, 3, 2, 1, and.
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Come on, for the tippy, tippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy.
4,
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy.
3.
Come bubble and city, city.
We're gonna hop forward and back. And.
Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela.
One more, hold it.
And. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela.
Hold it.
Behind the truck, girl, Matela.
Twist, and.
Miss Grippy, I heard you got the sticky. I need
4,
some of that
3,
quicky, but don't
2,
give me no
bend
hickey.
down.
Spread over.
Drop it. Bend down. Drop. Cross. And.
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy, come wine for the tippy, tippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy, come bubble and city, city. Miss Grippy, Grippy,
Hop.
Miss Grippy, Grippy.
And.
Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the
Hold
truck,
it.
girl, Matela. Matela.
Behind.
Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind
Hold
the truck,
it.
girl, Matela. Matela.
Twist, and.
Miss Grippy, from you know yourself, girl. Get ready to bend. Get
Hold
ready
it, hold
to
it.
bend, girl. Miss Grippy, set up yourself, girl.
4,
Set up yourself,
3,
girl.
2,
Get ready to
bend.
Girl, bend over. Oh, yeah.
Drop it. And.
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy, come on for the tippy, tippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy, come bubble and city, city. Miss Grippy, Grippy,
Hop,
Miss
hop,
Grippy,
hop.
Grippy. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Matela.
Hop, hop.
Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Behind the truck, girl, Matela. Matela.
Twist, and.
Miss Grippy, I heard you got the sticky. I need some of that quickly, but don't give me no hickey. Just
Bend
bend
it.
over.
Drop, drop. Bend. Drop. Cross. And.
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy, come wine for the tippy, tippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy, come bubble and city, city. Miss Grippy, Grippy.
That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size on This Morning on DBS.
And there you have it. That's our show for today, this awesome Monday, the first day in the month of December. Well, bye-bye elections. Welcome Christmas. I guess officially we can now say welcome to Christmas. Enjoy the rest of your day. And let's all sit and listen for what's to come. But we're definitely back here tomorrow. By then, we'll know what's up. Have a lovely Monday.